when I wake up. I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even room with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only pussing girls, I think.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Some AAA baseball in the... Adrian Salazar, a promising prospect just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. First pitch coming your way next. And here we go. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Adrian Salazar. And we're underway. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Line drive for a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Wow, he did not take long to announce his arrival. What a moment.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Digging in for the Aviators, Drew Avens. And that one gets away at the plate. And now a runner in scoring position. Move to second, dives back in safe. Tapped out in front of the plate. Play is made, one gone.
You're out.
Runner at third and one gone. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Uri Ruiz. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. So close to going foul that time, but a great job to keep it fair. That's a good example of why it's so important to keep your hands tight to the body. If you overextend, that's a foul ball for sure. This one in the air to right. And that is out number 3. One runner left on base, but they are... The lineup flips over. Now, Adrian Salazar. 1 for 2.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
And a strike as it catches the outside edge. Perfect location on the first pitch fastball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball.
Runners at the corner posts with 2 away. And that's outside. Ball 1. Fights it off, we'll see another. That's the kind of pitch he likes to hammer a bit away so he can extend the arms. This time, though, he wasn't quite able to square it up. Oh my, right to the backstop. Now a single could score 2. Here's the 2-2. Close, but called a ball.
Full count.
Some visible frustration on the mound after he didn't get the call at the top of the zone. Don't want to show the umpire up, though. Payoff pitch. Grounder to second. Valdez. That's the third.
Got him. That's an out.
Tristan English now at the plate. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive.
3-3-3.
And there's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Salazar in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That's outside, and it's 2-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. That one not close. To the backside, and that's ball 4. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Drew Avens. Throw to first, back in safely on the dive. Avens, 28 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right.
Hey, no one better here.
High in the air, out to right. This one pretty far back. And that's the 3rd out. 2 outs and a runner at first. And now the DH, Tristan English. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center. And makes the catch. 1 hit. Adrian Salazar getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. And the tying run at second. No. With first base open, the hitter might be expecting a quick walk, but you have to stay ready in case a hittable pitch comes over. Ground ball to the right side. Stops it on a slide to first. And
that's an out.
Very nicely done for the out. Terrific defensive play to get the out. That is a great effort. He still gets the RBI, but I'm sure he'd have liked to get a hit as well. Salazar was solid in his AAA debut. He had some really nice at-bats. Didn't look overmatched by the more advanced pitchers, and that's exactly what Adrian Salazar, fresh off his first career AAA hit. With that milestone checked off, he'll look to carry that confidence into today. And here at the plate, Adrian Salazar. He had a solid effort at the plate in his AAA debut. Let's see what he can do in this one. And we are underway.
0-1. No, that's down.
Salazar recently arrived after he got called up from AA. Fly ball out to left field. Vukovic. And there's one down. Back to the top of the order here. Garrett Hampson will hit next. High fly to center. Salazar.
Relay.
Got it. Both runners tagging from second and third. Here comes the throw. Tag. Not in time. Safe. On the board first, it's 1-0. He executed the sac fly with the bases loaded and no outs. Kept the line moving, and maybe the next hitters can knock in more runs. We move on to the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Adrian Salazar. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Base is empty with two out. Digging in for the aces, Alec Thomas.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name? How about we just tone it down, then go back to where you came from? I ain't gotta prove nothing now. One idea worth 100,000. So if that's about your budget now, in the room for discussion.
Swing a rocket. Should be extra bases. That one hops the wall. Round second, going for third. And this is going to be a two-out triple. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Salazar in the box again, takes a strike. Not even close there. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. He turns and heads for second. Safe at second with a leadoff double. He was all over that one. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Soft contact in the air. And now a spinning throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Runner at third with one gone in the inning. Digging in for the Aviators, Esteuri Ruiz. 1-2 offering. On the ground to the left. Tag, he's right out at the plate. Batting order turns over. Adrian Salazar, the next to hit. 1 for 3. That one fouled off. One out with a runner at second. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to second. The tag,
Out on the tag.
Out. But a run does come in to score. Ildemaro Vargas now at the plate. Base hit to left center. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Here comes the throw. Not in time. We've got runners at first and third to open the inning. Center fielder, Adrian Salazar. Jarvis measures 6'2", 195 pounds. A former first rounder back in 2020. Out towards left center. Thomas. One away. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. Adrian Salazar, the top prospect in the league, is. Here's the center fielder, Adrian Salazar. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here. Foul ball there. The pitch. swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That's the kind of pitch he likes to hammer a bit away so he can extend the arms. This time, though, he wasn't quite able to square it up. Oh my, right to the backstop. Both runners moving up with two now in scoring position, and that erases the chance at the double play. Might be time for an early visit from the pitching coach, what with the hurler now having thrown two wild pitches in the first inning. This kind of performance, swing and a chopper, one away.
He's out.
Here's a speed threat, Garrett Hampson. Keep your eye on him. He's more than willing to drop down a drag bunt and try to beat it out. Not a common skill nowadays.
Give me everything you got.
Lines this one to center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. There's one down. On to the next inning. At the plate, Adrian Salazar. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. On the ground to third, Vargas. One gone.
Out.
Two away here, nobody on. Next is the designated hitter, Tristan English. Hammered for a base hit. Around first and heading for second. The throw in. Not in time. It's a double. All over that one. He was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. Salazar in the box with one away. Looks at ball one. And that one is in for a strike.
One ball,
one out, and the
one
base
strike.
is empty. Hard hit, left side. To first.
Out.
And now two gone. Next up for the Aviators, Adrian Salazar. He's 0 for 3 so far, grounding out 3 times. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That's a great approach with the bases loaded. He did well to get a strike and get ahead in the count. Fouled off, he was late. And here's the 0-2. Hard hit for a base hit. One runs in. The throw to third. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. With balls into the gaps like that one, hitters know they can think about extra bases and make that wide turn around first base. That's a great swing. Now here's the 0-2. Swing, soft line drive. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Takes it to the bat. So 2 on and 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Adrian Salazar.
Ball.
It's a pop-up. Valdez drifting towards this one. And that'll do it. So it's not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win.
It's funny what you think when
Been someone's lover, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun.
So 2 down. And now the center fielder, Adrian Salazar.
No.
Look at the stop here. And the throw. Nicely done for the out. Ready to to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. This out to center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. One out and the bases are empty. Next to hit, Adrian Salazar. 0 for 1 so far. He hits a fly to center. Thomas gets under it. And there's 2 down. And here's the catcher, Rene Pinto. Here it comes. Hard liner.
Relay, hit me, relay.
Dive. What a play. Terrific play on the dive, and you know the team is fired up after that one. Always nice to see your teammate putting everything on the line. Top of the 7th here, and now it's going to be Adrian Salazar.
No, that's a ball. Hey. Two.
This one is labeled. And it one-hops the wall. Round first, hustling for 2. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. That was a great swing he put on that pitch. Nice line drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame.
Right here. Come on, let's go.
In the air to left, Pache on the move. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Brennan Malone.
Hey, drive him in. Meet you right here.
Payoff pitch
Ball 4,
off the
first
outside edge, and that is ball 4. 1 out, and the potential go-ahead run is at second.
Come on, big dog.
2-2. Grounder to the left side. Slings to second. And that's 2.
Out of there.
And now the center fielder, Adrian Salazar. 1 for 3.
That's a ball.
With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. Fly to left. Squeezes it. That ends the inning and limits the... This wasn't his best game. Here's the center fielder, Adrian Salazar.
You got that one out, boy.
That's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pure hitting right there. He got the front foot down right on time, kept the hands inside the ball, and squared it up beautifully for a line drive base hit. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Feed to second for 1. What a play to end the inning. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Ildemaro Vargas. 2 outs and nobody aboard. This one is labeled. And a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2.
Cut.
Around second now, going for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. The way outfielders cover ground these days, it's really hard to get fly balls to fall in just about anywhere. That time, it was placed perfectly for the extra base hit. Salazar takes a ball, standing in for the second time.
Ball 2.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That one pushed foul. Comes up empty, strike 2. That curveball had no business getting a strike. The hitter was ready to crush it, but it never quite got to where it should have. Pitcher knows he dodged a bullet there. Inside, the count runs full.
Full count.
Now the payoff pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. That is a frustrating call for a hitter. Digging in for the Aviators, Adrian Salazar. 1 for 2. And that's off the inside edge. It's clear he's trying to own the inside part of the plate with 2 straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside. Out in front and foul to the left side. Muncy leads off of first with 2 away. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. There's plenty of time, ends the inning. No run. The lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Garrett Hampson. The 0-1. Ripped into the outfield. Can't get there, and it's a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2.
Relay.
Now around second and digging for 3. Into third with a 2-out triple. For most hitters, that's a double, but he has exceptional speed, and he's always looking to take the extra base. Terrific hustle and execution for the triple.
Hey, make him work out there. Let's go.
In the air, out to right. Going back pretty deep. Pulls it down. That ends the inning as they couldn't pick up any insurance. So they strand a pair. Midway through inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Aviators out in front, 1-0. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. 0-1 now. And that one hammered. It's back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Oh, it's gone! Accidentally knocked it over the wall. I'm really impressed by the effort out there in center field. He really laid it on the line, trying to bring it back and rob the homer, but just couldn't quite do it. 1 out, and the potential go-ahead run is at second.
Your turn now. No one better.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. That's back. Hauls it in for the out. Moving on to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Garrett Hampson. In the air, out towards right center, Salazar glides to the left, makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay to third.
He's in there.
Third. The winning run is on the doorstep. loss in his own performance. Definitely a frustrating game. All right, ready to go here. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Adrian Salazar. And we're off and running on Mother's Day.
0-1.
Late swing, fouled it off. And a curve misses outside. Grounds this one up the middle. Now one out.
Out.
Now at the plate, Jose Herrera. Runner at second with nobody out. That's a hit. Runner around third. The relay to the plate comes across to score, and they lead by 3. Back to the top of the order here. Adrian Salazar digs in now. 0 for 1. Grounded out the first time around. Fly ball left field. Vukovic. And there are 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 5, and the Aces batting. Here in Reno, you're not too far from Lake Tahoe. I'm sure there are some fans who plan a trip to see a couple of games before hitting a swing. This one is hammered. It's got a chance to get out of here. Dropped it.
Here we go. Relay.
Not stopping. He's headed to third. The relay throw. He's in there.
Hey, too late.
Well, he had to cover a lot of ground to try and reel that one in, but once he got there, he just couldn't quite make the grab. We head back to the top of the lineup. Adrian Salazar getting ready to hit.
Hey-ha!
Winder has been excellent
No
in
ball.
this ballgame.
1 strike.
That clips the zone. Base hit, center field. So 1 on now with 1 away. So digging in, Drew Avens. In the dirt, but blocked. Throw over to first. Dives
He's
back
safe.
in. Safe. Runner at first, 1 away. Next one's popped in the air into right. Valdez. 2 away now. Next up for the Aviators, Seth Brown. Throw over to the bag, dives back in safely. The Aviators down by 4 runs, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Valdez. Play made, that ends the inning. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Adrian Salazar. Fly ball to right, Robinson. 1 down. might be time to get in an extra session or two in the batting cage. He can do much better than this. They need that. Adrian Salazar making his AAA home debut today. This crowd is... So 2 down. Now at the plate, Adrian Salazar.
Nope, outside. Ball. 2 balls,
2
no
outs,
strikes.
base is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Next to hit, Gavin Sheets. Into center.
Yeah, here we go. Relay, hit me.
Oh, what a catch he just made. Sensational play for the 3rd out. Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Let me offer my condolence. You don't know just how I'm doing. And the silence go them broke cause they know for talking fluent. Got them under the influence, the truest.
Nobody on with 1 out. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Adrian Salazar. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got the batter swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Bases are empty with 2 away. And here at the plate, Clay Dungan. Ripped into right center for a base hit. Around first and heading for second. Chance at a triple.
Cut. 4.
And this is going to be a 2-out triple. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. So we'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Batter now, Adrian Salazar.
Ball, that's too high.
And they say he went.
1-1. Ball 2.
And
Whoa,
that's
that pitch is
outside.
out.
Popped up. Settles under it. And there's 1 away. 2 outs and a runner at first. Digging in for the Chihuahuas, Forrest Wall. And that's a base hit.
Relay 3.
Lead runners around second. Here comes the throw. There's the tag to get the out, and that's the inning. This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win.
I was brought up at the sideshow.
Stepping to the plate for El Paso, Clay Dungan. A frozen rope. Can't squeeze it. He makes the turn and digs for second base. to second now with nobody out. Nobody on and 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Adrian Salazar.
Ball, that's in.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. The right fielder moving under this one. And that's the end of the inning. The Chihuahuas at the plate here in the second inning. That one hammered center field. This one's back there. It's off the wall.
Relay.
They still haven't tracked it down as he rounds second base. Safely into third with a leadoff triple. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Foul ball there. The 0-1 offering. Grounder to short. Dives, but it's off the glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. C.J. Alexander now at the plate. The 0-1. Lifted in the air to right center. Runner tags and will move up to third. Had to cover a lot of ground there, and that's why you take those extra reps during batting practice, getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat. Even a quarter second's hesitation can cost you in the game. Swing, soft line drive. Pulls it in, 2 away. So 2 on and 2 out. And now the DH, TJ Schofield Sam. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. Digging in for the Aviators, Daniel Susak. And the 1-2. Ripped towards third. Throw to first in time. They limit the damage. Here's the left fielder, Cole Roederer. Hit hard on a line. Right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 out and the base is empty. Salazar, 1 for 2. Pops this one up. DeVries. And now 2 down. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ripken Reyes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This one is labeled. 2-2. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Adrian Salazar. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly to left. It's pretty far back. Out number 1 on the grab. Just a shade too early with the swing. The mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that. And now at the plate, Cole Roederer. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Around first, hustling for two, and it gets by. Around second now, going for third.
Cut home.
It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And the righty delivers. Bashes this one to deep left center.
Get out of here.
It's back there. It's out of here. A solo blast. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. And he's now hit his first homer at the AAA level. Nice milestone on the way to the majors. If he keeps hitting them out of the yard, it may speed up his timeline. This one is labeled. That one hops against the fence. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The relay boots it. All over that one. That's a clean, efficient swing he showcased right there. Smooth action through the zone and a great follow through to rip that one to center for the hit. Fouled off left side. Now a high fly ball to left center. It's back. Brings it in for the third out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Adrian Salazar.
1-0.
Puts this one in the air down the line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. All set for the bottom of the eighth. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Adrian Salazar. Hard ground ball, base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. No time wasted here. He showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit, something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. Next up, the designated hitter, Avens.
I got a ball, one strike.
The dirt, but blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. And this one lifted to left. Roderer on the way over. Pulls it in. There's one away. Lefty's still on the mound, but the closer warming in the bullpen. 0-1, here's the pitch. There goes the runner. Back up the middle, he knocked an incredible bare hand effort there. Love to see that. So up next, out at first. It doesn't come much closer. Salazar went deep for the first time in AAA baseball. A really special moment. Big confidence booster. Adrian Salazar, coming off his first AAA homer last game. What a moment for him. So digging in, Mason McCoy. A laser into the outfield. Reaching for it and brings it in. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Look at the stop here. From his knees, the throw, and that is a great play for the out. Smell like you've just played extra innings? Time to clean off with Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. Now with the scent and flavor of cilantro. This one swung on, hit very well, way back there. Dropped it, snags it on the warning track. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. And next, the cleanup hitter, Adrian Salazar. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a foul straight back. That's the kind of pitch he likes to hammer a bit away so he can extend the arms. This time, though, he wasn't quite able to square it up. Smacked out towards right center, and that's a base hit. He was all over that one. Great back control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock.
2 balls, 2
Rolls away
strikes.
a little bit.
Hey, need you now. Your turn, kid.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. On the ground, could be 2. He is safe.
He's safe.
Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Brennan Malone. 2-1 pitch. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. 1 away.
He's out.
So up next, Daniel Susak. 1 out and runners at second and third.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better, buddy.
Got him. 2 away now. And now it's going to be Colby Halter.
Looking good. Nobody better up there.
1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
With first base open, he doesn't have to
2-0.
really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded.
Ball, that's inside.
On 3-0, most minor leaguers are taking all the way. We'll see if he can find the zone. Let's see if he gives him anything to swing at here.
That's ball
And
4.
that'll load the bases. Nate Nankel getting ready to hit. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. All loaded up. Now a bunt towards third. Duncan. And plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. Home half for the 6th, and now the center fielder, Adrian Salazar.
Trust me when I tell you no exception.
See how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable.
No,
Something that bears
inside.
watching, though. Looked like there was a bit too much movement on that 2-seamer. Just couldn't stay over the edge. And that's a fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. Into second easily with a leadoff double. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. That one might as well have been placed on a tee, right down the middle, a hitter's dream, a pitcher's nightmare. The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out to left field, Wilson. And there's 1 down. So with a runner at second and 1 away, here's the third baseman, Brennan Malone. Hard hit to right center. That's a hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out. Next up for the Aviators, Daniel Susak.
Here we go. No one better.
McCoy in the hole and a jump throw. Out. Nice play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adrian Salazar. 1 on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
And that is a double play. Fantastic. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Not much to speak about, but always good to get.
Don't get any younger.
Digging in for the Aviators, Adrian Salazar. On the ground to third, Dungan. One gone.
He's out.
This broadcast is sponsored by Blank's Disposal Services, specializing in unusual trash needs. Their white glove service means it'll be like nothing was ever there. Top half of the second from Las Vegas, and it gets down for a base hit. Here's the throw. Safe!
Safe!
And one thing to notice here, he didn't fly open and overswing. Instead, he stayed back long enough to drive that one the opposite way. That's what made the double possible. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. With this big a lead, no reason to be tentative on the mound. Attack the zone and let your defense do the work behind you. One-two pitch. And that's in the dirt. Out to short, McCoy. There's one down. On to the fourth. And here is Clay Dungan. This out to center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. Get back to the top of the lineup. Now up, Adrian Salazar. He swings and fouls one off. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it.
Ball. One ball,
Davidson,
one strike.
the runner at first with two out.
Inside, ball two.
Late on that fastball. Good pitching
Two
there,
balls,
putting it a
two
bit
strikes.
up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Back to the mound. He's got him. There with plenty of
He's
time.
out.
Inning over. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. One left on base. Moving on to the fifth. The Chihuahuas lead it 7-1. Runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Trenton Brooks. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. And that's a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. The throw to third. And he's out.
Out on the tag.
What a terrific throw from center field to cut the runner down at third base. He showed good mechanics and arm strength there. Offense pushed it that time, but it didn't work out. In the air, out towards right center. This one pretty far back. Puts it away for the out. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. To the top of the order we go. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Adrian Salazar. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. This one's hammered to left center, well struck.
Gotta go.
It's back
ball.
there.
Get up, ball.
It's out of here. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A two-run blast, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-4. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performance. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Adrian Salazar. This one in the air to right. One up, one down. Back to the top of the order here. Next up for the Aviators, Adrian Salazar. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Line drive and it's caught. Didn't get the hit, but that swing tells you how well he's seeing the ball. Great contact, solid line drive. Just didn't work out that time. Now the left fielder, Cole Roederer. Swing and a rocket. It's carrying. 2 down. Batting order turns over. Digging in for the Aviators, Adrian Salazar.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
And that one fouled off. Salazar, just 21 years old, a former first rounder in 2024. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. Aye!
This one's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Home team down by 1. Bottom half of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings. All set for the start of this inning. And now the first baseman, Trenton Brooks. Hit hard for a base hit. He turns and heads for second. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The relay throw. The tag,
Head
and
on
he's
the tag.
out of line for 3. Nice hitting by the batter, but great defense and a big swing and momentum getting the tag out at third base. That is a lift for the pitcher. 2 away and a runner at first. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Adrian Salazar.
Hey, keep it going, keep going. Clutch up for us.
Ball 1.
He's gonna hunt a pitch to drive because that could bring in the tying run from first. If he doesn't get that kind of pitch, he'll need to adjust and take a walk or just get a simple base hit. Here's the 1-0 offering. Fouled off down the right side. The Aviators with the go-ahead run in the batter's box.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss out front that time. I know it was a
2-2
hitter's
count.
count, but that pitch is tough to do damage on. Runner on the go. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Swings and misses. And that ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 8th inning coming up next. At least they got the win. That's probably the